What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Billy. Hey, bro, what I'm about to tell y'all about today is funny because this is actually pretty common. I've actually been through something similar before, but like when you hear it and it's like, damn, it just be crazy on how, how small of something in prison you don't really notice until it could potentially be too late. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all about this time, bro.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the fees? 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 What the fees?
I'm in the dome with Charlie Global. We doing our regular stuff, chopping it up, cooking, kicking it, talking shit, just the basics. And they come in there screaming inspection. This was early. Me and Charlie was in there smoking a Chris Brown CD, just talking shit about what we're gonna do when we get out. They come in there screaming, stand by for inspection. We, of course, go to getting ready. We was in my room. He leave out. He go in his room. He go get in his room ready. I go get in my room ready. You got to take the bar of soap and put it in a sock, smack it against the wall or the floor to break it up, and then when you go to doing it like this, just shaking it, it'll push out the powdery air like an air freshener. So, I'm in there doing all that. I soap the rag up, wipe my walls down, wipe the floor down just so it don't smell like nothing. Got the back window open. They come in for inspection. Everything cool, everything fine, ain't nothing going on. They leave out, they send us to chow. We come back from chow. These folks, the officer come in there talk about standby for inspection. We like, hold on now. Now we thinking there's some shakedown type shit going on because why are y'all putting us on standby for inspection again? Bro, that's very rare. If they do inspection more than one time in a day, or if they even say they coming back around, y'all stand by, it's something going on. They're not doing that for no reason. Now sometimes if it's like regional people there, they like the regular staff will come do it, but they really just doing a little walkthrough, make sure everybody on point. So when the regional people actually hit the concrete and they actually come in the buildings, so you ain't really getting in trouble the first time. They just putting you down like, hey, y'all tighten up, y'all tighten up. And then the second time, that's when it's the real inspection. But like I said, that's kind of rare. So for them to do that, everybody on point. Everybody paying attention to everything like, nah, hell nah, something ain't right. So they come back around, the officer was going off on us. Y'all make sure this. Y'all, you got people in the dorm arguing because somebody had lit up a joint and you could kind of smell weed. So they spazzing out, talking about what they gonna do to the dude if anything get knocked off, all this type of stuff. I'm nervous because my spot that I got, it really ain't super secure. It's straight, but it ain't super duper secure. You know what I'm saying? We online for inspection. I look down there at Charlie. He's standing there looking stupid. He's standing there back straight, looking straight, got these dumb ass glasses on. He just sitting there looking all dead serious. I said, this man a damn clown. They come do the inspection. Bro, they get to my room. They in my room for a long time. Now listen, when your room is the way it need to be, sometimes they won't even walk in your room. Sometimes they'll literally just look and keep pushing. But sometimes they'll go in there, lift up the mat, just open the box, just to make sure. And then if it's super, super nice and look good, sometimes one of the supervisors will pull out their phone and take a picture of it, and they'll start using your picture as the example for what your box need to look like for like when the new inmates come, or just to update it, to show people like why your box don't look like this picture. But really that came out somebody else's room who room was on point, you know what I'm saying? Bro, they in my room for a long ass time. I just so happened to look back. Now you got the warden, the deputy warden of security. You got one CERT team in there, two CERT teams standing outside the room. And they in there doing all kind of stuff. I mess around and look back. I see they got cords, wires. Well, not wires. It was so you got a fan. And the little small fans that we could buy. If you break the fan open, it got this long copper wire thing. It's real thin in there. And it's a lot of it. You could rip it out, and that's what we use to wrap around the lead inside of a pencil, put metal at the end, stick it in a socket, and if you tap, just a slightest tap to the tip of the lead on the pencil from the little copper wire, it sparks a fire. I'm not a scientist. I don't know why it does that, but it shoots fire out, and we had tissue on that other end. That's how we smoked. These folks told me I destroyed government property, pack it up, go to the hole. I'm telling the warden, I'm like, warden, that is my fan. That's personal property. If anything, you can say it's contraband because it's altered. But you saying I destroyed government property, how the hell is that government property when I paid for it? That's my fan. If I wanted to break my fan that I paid my money for, how is that a problem? He wasn't gone. But he just was doing the most, doing that extra stuff because the regional people was in there and he want them to feel like he run a strict program because the regional people is over the warden. You know what I'm saying? They can get the damn warden in trouble. They make me pack it up, go to the hole. Pissed me off, bro. I was so blowed. I was like, bro, ain't no way. So I got to pack up all my stuff in front of them. In the process of me packing it up, I can't really do what I'm trying to do. I got my phone and my property, but it ain't to the point if they go through property one by one, they gonna find it. They didn't do that. So I'm just packing it up fast in front of them, bro. While I'm packing it up and I'm pulling my cord for my clippers and the CD player and the tablet charger, and I snatched the thing off of there. The charger that I used to use was a pigtail. The pigtail looks just like this. It's a wire just like this. And somebody will cut it, and then they'll peel this back, and then they'll finesse the wires together on another little metal piece on the adapter, and that's how you charge your phone. I broke the damn pigtail off. So I don't, all them different color wires and all that. I don't know what needs to be to what or what, but I can't tweak on it in front of them because they standing right here. I mean, they left out and went to another room, but one of the 13 stayed right there and was watching me pack all my stuff. So I pack all my property up. I get down there to the door. You got people that rock with me like, ain't no way, Bill, ain't no way, Bill. I'm like, man, I ain't even did shit, bro. These folks tweaking on me about my fine. So they come down on this end. I don't know what the hell Charlie done did, but they done packed him and his roommate up. So you got me, Charlie, his roommate, and then it was like one of the white boys at the end. They packed them up for something. I don't even know what the hell Charlie went to the hole for, but it was about some bullshit. So we get down there, we in the cages, we just chopping it up. We trying to get in the room together, but they wasn't going, they wasn't fucking with us. So they put him and his roommate in the one open room since they was already roommates, which makes sense. They ain't got to worry about no drama, no issues, nobody being new roommates. They just put them in one open room. And that's usually what they do if you and your roommate go to the hole and it's a full open room, just because they know y'all already somewhat get along, they'll put y'all in that exact same room in the hole. So they did that, and then they didn't have another open room. It was like two rooms on, one person was in it. So they put the white boy in one room and they put me in one room. But I was in there so blowed, like, damn, bro. I mean, at a certain point of doing time, it reaches a point where it's like it damn near don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, being in the hole don't stop your time, but it's just boring as hell, bro. Like, you just sitting in this tiny ass room with another grown man. Most of the time it's hot. It ain't no sockets in there. If you get any power, you gotta finesse something, all kind of stuff. So the way to receive power, now my roommate who was in the hole, he was cool. I knew him from the compound, never been in a dorm with him, but he was cool. He wasn't no bullshit. He wasn't no drug abuser or nothing like that. There's a few ways to receive power. One way, the thing that's in the room, the light, it gotta be unlocked, or it gotta be open, or it gotta be loose. You gotta break it or whatever. But I'm in the hole probably 3 days. Now, me and Charlie been hollering at each other, yelling through the door and shit, sending kites here and there. But I'm on like the 3rd day, bro. I probably used my phone that first day. I kept using it real quick, cutting it off, I had my roommate trying to fuck with the charger. He was able to get it right. But see, the problem was we had no power source to plug it up to. Bro, for like the next 2 days, this is like the 3rd day in the hole. Every time they come serve breakfast with them big, thick ass brown trays, I hurry up, scrape mine off into a styrofoam tray. I have my roommate at the door watching, trying to see what the officer, once the officer leave out, bro, as soon as the officer leave out the dorm, I sit up on my bed on the top bunk with the tray and start hitting the light from the angle. Boom, 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 come on this side, boom. And I'm just doing this shit, bro, for like 2 days trying to loosen the screws. And them motherfuckers was not budging, bro. They was not budging at all. So then something hit me. I haven't heard Charlie, like niggas in the hole that's bored that ain't got shit to do, they like to be on that door all day screaming. And I noticed Charlie ass be He'll talk a little bit, but then he'll get real quiet for some hours. So I said, you know what? I wrote the nigga a kite. I'm like, folks, you got a way to charge down there? So I send the kite. One of the orderlies come. I think I gave him a soup. I'm like, hey, go get that to Cha-Cha. Get that straight to Cha-Cha. Don't forget. So I'm watching him through the door. He runs straight down there. Well, he didn't run, but he walking down there. He opened Cha-Cha flap, stuck the kite through there, closed the flap back. So he go downstairs doing whatever he doing. Charlie end up calling him up there. He go back to the door. He comes straight back to my room. I'm like, okay. So when he get to my room, he say, Charlie say, come on with it, come on with it. He said, yeah, he got you. I'm like, oh my goodness. I hurry up, slide him the phone. He looking, make sure the officer ain't seeing. He go down there. 3 hours later, before the orderly left, he came. He went and got the phone from Charlie, brought it back to me. I called Charlie ASAP. He like, yeah, bitch. I'm like, bro, I can't get my light open, folks. So he trying to tell me different ways to hit it. I'm like, bro, I've been doing this shit for 2 days straight. You know damn well I know how to break a light open so I could pop the wires and use it, which is dangerous too, because that should have shot the shit out you. You just got to know what you're doing and stuff. So he's still trying to sit here and explain to me how to do it. He said it's a piece that he had that he'll send me in the morning when the next orderly come on. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm just using my phone. I let my roommate get about a good hour in, but I told him, like, bro, keep the brightness down low. Don't be watching no videos. Don't be video chatting nobody. Nothing that'll make the battery die quick. Just keep the, just text, talk, nigga, check your Instagram, your Facebook, stuff like that. But don't really do nothing, like I said, that's going to make the battery die, because we got to try to keep this shit till the morning. So I'm telling my roommate about the piece. Charlie said he going to send me. He like, oh, hell yeah, I might be able to do that. Woo-woo-woo. So the next day come. This shit's so funny, bro. They came to my room and tried to ask my roommate that he want to get out the hole and go to another dorm, because he had been in the hole so long the nigga ain't even want to go. He was telling me the dorm he came out of was so dry, and them niggas is such crabs in the bucket. He like, bro, I done used your phone more being in this room with you than I have the whole time in my dorm. I said, nigga, you only had it for a little bit. He like, that's the point I'm making, bro. He like, them niggas ain't. But see, bro, really ain't. I think he really just ain't had no money. He ain't really had no motion. And you know, the niggas with motion just wasn't trying to fuck with him. It's just like on the streets. It's like this in Chang'an too, bro. Like how you had the rich niggas out here that look down on the niggas that ain't really got money, or the niggas that can't really afford nice clothes. Like, nigga, get your broke ass away from me. That's the same way some people would treat you in prison. So I think that's more so what it was. So Charlie ended up sending the piece down there through the orderly. I give it to my roommate. My roommate up there fucking with it for about 2 hours, bro. It's like, this shit is bolted tight, super gorilla glued together or something. It will not come open. So I just come up with it in my mind that I need to either pay a maintenance man to come loosen this shit up for me. I need to try to holler at my neighbor directly next door, or I just gotta rock out with Cha-Cha. I know he don't mind charging my shit, but it's a risk, bro. Every day, sending my phone out, sending it back, sending my phone out, sending it back. Then the orderly wants something every time he move it, because he risking his job, which is true. Because what if I hand the orderly my phone, and as soon as he walk off, Charlie at the end of the other range, he's at the end of the range. What if in the process of him walking over there, the supervisor pop in and be like, hey, come here real quick, inmate. Now he definitely can't pass it to him. And then what if he get down there and she be like, pat down. And he got my phone. Now he in the hole with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's a lot of ways it could go bad and it could get really expensive. You know what I'm saying? So I just was like, fuck it, bro. I holler at the nigga in the room directly next door to me. I tell him we could send a line. We could send a wire long enough. I could get a wire from the orderly or something. If his light loose, he could hook it up to the thing for me. And the wire can be coming under my door. And shit, I could charge up and I'll just pay you. But he was on some shit like, he cool with it. We could do it, but he don't want no situation where I pay him. He want a situation where I send him the phone for an hour a day, which is actually fair, but I didn't know him. And I didn't trust him. I'm not finna send no nigga I'm not about to send a nigga my phone that I don't know in the hole. So if you buck on me, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, bro, I'd rather not do that. So I just hollered at Charlie, and he like, bro, I got you, bro. You ain't got to throw me shit. You cool, bro. Nigga ain't got to do that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know, every day it's certain precautions and shit you do when you cut your phone off, when you put it up, just in case, because the police, well, they say the police got this thing on their phone, like only the supervisors, where if you don't kill all connection from the metal pieces of a phone, like the battery touching that metal piece that gives it life, if it's just, you just turn the phone, you power it off, they say it's something in the warden phone he could go do. And any phone that's touching that power source, it'll make it start ringing loud and screaming, so that way he could catch whoever trying to hide the phone. So, you know, you got to put shit in between that to make it disconnect just in case anything ever happens. So every day, you know, we go through the process. I sent them the phone one night. I was supposed to get it back a few hours later. Officer made the orderly leave. Now, a guaranteed way to get the orderly back, even when the officer made them leave, is to flood the dorm. If you flood, fill your toilet up, fill your sink up, just keep flushing, keep running the water, all the water flood, no matter what time of night it is, they're gonna get an orderly over there to clean that shit up. They're gonna probably come cut your water off so you can't do it no more. But after so long, that shit be already bad. They get the orderly, that way he can finesse and get the phone for me or whatever the case. But I wasn't finna do that shit. My roommate was asking me like, you sure you don't want me to do it? I'll do it. I was like, nah, it's all right, bro. I'll just grab it in the morning. Morning time comes, supervisor come over there. Bill. This was after a few weeks, of course. Supervisor come over there. Bill. I'm like, yeah. She like, B2? I'm like, yeah. Now, whenever they come to your dorm and your door in the hole, they call your name and they look at a piece of paper and they say a dorm. That's their way of asking you, do you want to go to this dorm? You're eligible to get out the hole today. So she said, Bill, B2? I said, yeah. She was like, pack it up. So I went to packing my shit up immediately. So I go to hollering out the door, say, Charlie. So he like, yo. I'm like, I'm gone, bro, B2. He like, B2? I'm like, yeah, go on, goddamn, tighten up for me. He like, all right, bet. And, you know, me saying go on, tighten up for me is my way of telling him go on, get my phone ready because I'm about to be leaving his dorm. So I hollered at the orderly. I put him down. I'm like, hey, I'm about to be leaving. Charlie got my phone. He like, soon as shit clear out, I got you. I'm like, all right, bet. So the lady in there for quite some time. Once she leave out, she going to the next dorm. She said, y'all hurry up, be packed up. When I come back, I'm ready to take y'all out. So as soon as she leave out and the officer go over there with her, the orderly shoot over there to Charlie room. I see him coming back to my room, walking nervous as hell. I'm already at the flap. He opened the flap, stick it through. I grab the phone, hurry up, run over here to my property, put it up in the spot where it's nice and secure, wrap my property up, and I'm just chilling on the naked mat, on the mat with no sheets because I stripped the mat. I'm just laying on the mat, chilling, waiting on them to come get me. After so long, they come get me. They take me up. They had a new procedure they had to do. This some new shit they was doing. They take you from the hole. They used to take you straight to your dorm. Now you go from the hole to medical, but it's really the intake area. They strip search you right then and there, and they go through your property to just make sure you ain't trying to sneak shit out the hole with you or you done accumulated something. It's just a way, I guess, they was trying to crack down on niggas having contraband or whatever. They strip search me, they check my property. I'm clear, I'm good. I pick the property bag up, I go to my dorm cool. It's a lot of faces I don't know. I mean, a lot of people I don't know. I pretty much recognize everybody's face, but it's a good mixture of people I know, people I don't know type shit like that. So everything's smooth. I go in there, I drop my property bag down. I'm hollering at everybody, asking niggas like, what's going on with the economy looking like? Bought me a bomb of Chris Brown CDs immediately. Rolled up, fired up. I don't even mess with the phone just yet because I'm just trying to peep the dorm, see what's going on, see what type of time I need officers on and type shit like that. So they leave out the child. My roommate don't go to child. He a player having plenty of money. Bro don't do nothing but eat meals that he bought off commissary every day. I finally pulled the phone out. He like, damn, you online too, G? I'm like, come on, man, nigga. You know I'm forever online, nigga. I ain't never too tough going without no phone, huh? So he like, hell yeah, you finna make a killing because it ain't even that many phones in this motherfucker. I'm like, for real? He like, hell yeah. I go to pull the phone out. I hit the power button. Shit don't come on. I'm like, damn, folks, just charged it. But I'm like, fuck it, you know, we ain't even tripping. I'm in a dorm. I got a charger. I'm good. I show brother shit. It was still a little loose from what my roommate did, but bro just did a little something to it, hit it with the tape off of a Degree deodorant bottle, and we tried it with, I think his, some type of adapter he had, and it worked. It turned green. So I stick it in the phone, put the phone on my bed. I'm just chopping it up with bro, walking back and forth. Done told him to give me a little 25 because he had hella food, and I'll give it to him soon. I send him the money, send his folks the money soon the phone turn on. I'll probably say about 10 minutes later, I went fucking with it, phone don't turn on. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Take the back off the phone, look at it, everything looks straight. Put the back on there, look at it, everything looks straight. And I noticed something. Like in the corner of the screen, it was a little small, little tiny little, I ain't gonna say it's a crack, I say it was a deep scratch, but it wasn't really a crack yet. And I don't never remember my phone having that. My phone ain't had no damn crack on it or no scratch on it. I'm like, hold on now, folks. I take it out, I flip the thing upside down, stick it back in there, leave it for a minute. Same situation. Pull the phone out. When they come back from chow, I go holler at a nigga in the dorm who got a phone. You know, pretty much everybody had an Android. I just tell him the quick little situation. He's skeptic because he like, bro, I don't want your phone to fuck up my adapter. I'm like, nah, I'm just trying to see, because if your shit charged mine, that means there's something wrong with my cord. So he plugged it up. It did nothing. You know, instantly it'll show something. The screen will get light. You will see the little light bubble thing at the top of something, bro. It did nothing. I went back in the room and I sat down and I thought and I thought and I thought and I thought. And something hit me, bro, that really, it pissed me off so bad, but it was more so like disappointment. The dorm that we was all in, that we got sent to the hole from, Charlie roommate had a phone identical to mine. We both got our phone from the same person. But his phone was broke. The nigga was trying to sell it as a decoy phone, and sometimes people do that. Like, let's just say, for instance, I got two phones. One fucked up, broke, won't work, and then one worked perfectly fine. We don't throw away the broke one. We'll keep the broke one, just in case we ever get caught down bad, and the police like, bro, go on, give me that phone. Or if they finna search and we need to purposely let them find something, nigga, put the phone that's broke out somewhere where we know they gonna find it. So once they find it, they feel like we got this nigga, but really you ain't got shit. I still got the good working phone. Bro, once I remembered that me and Charlie roommate had the same phone and the phone he had did not work, I was so disappointed in Charlie, bro. Cause I'm just like, bro, ain't no way you allowed that to happen. Even if you didn't do it, even if you didn't firsthand have your hands in it, you allowed it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all in the room together. So I'm like, ain't no fucking way. So later on that day, I'm able to get out the dorm. I get down there to the hole. Soon I see the order. I'm like, hey, Charlie's still in here, or they let him out somewhere? He like, nah, he's still in that bit. He might be getting out today. I'm like, all right, bet. I got there, stick my head in there. Yo, Charlie. He like, yo. I go shooting up there to his room. Now, what rubbed me the wrong way, I just came through the door screaming your name. You just said yo back. So when I get up here to the door, why the fuck you still in the bed? Kick back, scrolling on the phone like ain't nothing going on. That's a sign of guilt off the dribble. That's a sign of guilt off the dribble, because why the fuck you ain't up at the door trying to see who called you or whatever the case? His roommate sitting down on the bunk smoking a cigarette. Scrolling. I think that's what pissed me off the most. His roommate sitting on the bunk scrolling. I remember bro phone for being fucked up. How you scrolling? And how my shit ain't working? How I got a crack on mine now? Like, come on, bro. I real life feel like niggas swapped my phone out. So I'm like, yo, bro. So Charlie look up, what's up, poet, bitch? Man, get off that bed and come holler at me, folks. He hop off the bunk. He come over there. I open the flap. I squat down. He squat down. He looking at me through the flap. He like, what the fuck going on, poet, bitch? I can't help to keep looking at his roommate over there. I'm like, gee, what the hell happened to my phone, folks? He was like, what you mean, what happened? He was like, shit, I charged it up, put it in the spot, gave it to bruh. I'm like, bruh, my shit don't work. It will not come on, and it got a crack at the corner like a scratch. I'm like, folk, my phone ain't never had that, bruh. He was like, shit, gee, you sure you checked everything the right way? I'm like, what the fuck is it to check, folks? I plug it up, it does not work. Like, it will not even cut on, bruh. You feel me? So bro was like, his roommate was like, nah, bro, just charge that bitch and put it up in the spot. Ain't nobody touched it or nothing. That shit just pissed me off even more, because I'm looking at this nigga with a perfectly working phone. And I'm like, damn, bro. So I'm looking at Cha-Cha in the eyes. This nigga keep looking off, looking at his phone, looking back up at me. Damn near was tempted to snatch his fucking phone out his hand. So I'm like, bro, I'm saying, how was my phone working perfectly fine all this time, and then just out the blue, my shit just ain't working no more? You feel me? He like, gee, I mean, what you want me to say, poet, B? I don't know. And then, bro, it just pissed me off. I couldn't hold it no more. I say, bro, and then your motherfucking roommate sitting right here with a perfectly working phone. Nigga, ain't you got the same type phone I got that goddamn broke? How the hell your phone sitting here working out? He like, man, you tripping, CB. I been bought that phone. He said, I still got the broke phone. I said, where is that? Man, it's put up in the spot. I said, let me see it. He said, man, CBL, you tripping, bro. I'm not about to get up and grab that phone. So Charlie was like, hell nah, G, you tripping. You think I'm about to let a nigga remix your phone or something? I'm like, bro, so why it's not working, bro? He like, bro, yo ass tripping, G. I don't need, man, that thing, you know, I snatched my hand through the flap. I tried to snatch that nigga phone out his goddamn hand, but that motherfucker was too quick. He goddamn snatched back. He said, CBL, he backed up from the flap a little bit. He said, what the fuck wrong with you, G? G, you tripping, folks. You straight, you on that shit. You must be dabbing with that shit. And it pissed me off because he want to play. I'm not playing, nigga. You feel me? I'm like, bro, nigga, my phone was working perfectly fine when I was in this dorm. Now that I leave out this dorm and hit the compound, nigga, now my phone ain't working. And now this nigga phone, he like, bro, that man Ben had another phone. He still got the broke phone, po bitch. I'm like, well, where is that? Show me. So Charlie gonna look at him and say, man, just get the phone and show the nigga, bro. Like, man, I'm not about to go doing all that. That shit gonna take way too much. I said, all right, for sure. I push off away from the flat. I go holler at the appropriate people because, bro, it's finna be up. It's finna be some issues with Charlie. You feel me? So I guess they call him, they holler at him, they come back to me. They like, bro, that man said, goddamn, I mean, is your word against his, G? Folks say he ain't, feel me? I'm like, so why y'all niggas ain't make him show the other phone, the broke phone? Why a nigga can't show it? Because it ain't just that easy to just get one. Everybody not selling theirs. Because a lot of niggas who got a broke phone, they got more motion going on. So they gonna hold on to it, like I say, for some just in case type shit. I'm like, why niggas ain't pressing the issue to make bro show the phone, pop up with the phone or something, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, shit, we just gonna have to wait to bro get out the hole. And man, I had already had that shit made up in my mind. I said, folks, get out the hole. I'm popping on him and his roommate. I don't give a fuck what type of violation I get, what type of trouble I get into, because ain't no way in the fuck nigga gonna sit here and play with me like this, bro. Like, there is no way possible that this shit just happened like this. So I leave, I ain't even studying that shit. So for like the next 2 days, niggas in the dorm with phones, I'm trying to buy me another one, but niggas in the dorm with phones, niggas keep coming up to me, hey, CBL, Charlie said, is everything good? Charlie said, did your shit work? Then one of the orderlies stuck me a kite through the door one day. It was from Charlie. Hey, po bitch, your ass tripping, G. I really can't even believe you even tried me like that. Woo. Now, you know me and Charlie had done got into it before. This ain't the first situation we done had, but this is the first situation I think where I real life said, like, I real life take flight on folks, for real. Like, you really just played with me like that. And then the bitch ass roommate of yours, you really let this nigga remix my phone. Now it got me thinking, did the nigga swap it when Charlie ain't paying attention? But see, for Charlie to be saying he still got the phone, but the nigga not showing me, that's how I know Charlie in on the bullshit. Because if he wasn't, he would have told that nigga like, yeah, let me see the phone. Cause shit, you could have swapped it out when I went to sleep, anything like that. So my mind is really made up. It's OD made up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it, it is what it is. Shit going up, I don't get no fuck. So probably the next day after that, I'm out there at the window. Every yard call, I'm going outside, all kind of shit. But I'm at the window this time. I'm watching. I'm trying to see anything coming down that walk, like from the hole. Why I see Charlie roommate coming down the walk. I said, oh yeah, this shit, we finna have issues for sure. We're for sure finna have issues. I see the nigga coming, getting closer, they pass the first building. I'm like, yeah, bring this nigga over. They pass A1, they pass A2, they pass B1 and start shooting up the chute. I said, oh my goodness, they about to bring this boy in this dorm. So I slide into the TV room and I kind of turn like this, cause I don't want him to see me. They bring that nigga in the dorm. He come walk through the door, he go in his room. While he go in his room, I slide out the TV room, I go clean behind his ass. You got niggas hollering at him, what's up, bro? What the fuck going on? So when he get to his door, pull the door up, and he look at me and kind of get like, I'm like, damn, folks, so you just gonna play with me like that? He like, CBL, your ass is tripping, G. I'm like, nah, nigga, ain't no tripping. I'm like, y'all niggas really tried me, folks, you know what I'm saying? He like, bro, come in here and holler at me, bro. I'm gonna go and show you the other phone, bro. So he slide in the room. He tell the roommate who was in there, they knew each other. He dapped him up. He was like, hey, let me holler at Bill real quick. Give me like 2 minutes, bro. We just got to holler at each other about something important real quick. So bro get up. He shoot out the room. This nigga like, see Bill, bro. As long as a nigga known you. I'm like, show me the phone, folks. He was like, but listen to what I'm telling you. As long as a nigga known you, instantly pissed me off because you just said you about to show me the phone. You know what I'm going through. You know if it was you in that situation, you would want the same answers I want. While that nigga was talking, I hit him in his shit. We got fighting in the room. We tore the room up. I really was on his ass like white on rice. Then Once we got done, I done snatched that nigga property trying to go through it. He ran up on me like, I gotta get back up. I goddamn hit his ass again. He hit me again. I get to trying to go back through the property. And you know, that's when other niggas in the dorm go to come, hold on, bro, hold on, man. We just came up lockdown. Y'all boy gotta chill. Woo. I'm spazzing. I'm like, nigga, I ain't doing no chilling. Shit, nigga, fuck that shit. Nigga, y'all niggas got life fucked up. Nigga finna do something, bro. Nigga, you finna do something. You finna come up off that phone or something. I take that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So that's when my guys come up telling me like, G, you gotta chill. You can't do that. You feel me? Like, we already told you we about to do this investigation, go through the proper channels. I done started spazzing on them niggas. Like, man, y'all niggas ain't investigating shit, man. Y'all finna side with Charlie because folks got a lot of pull in this shit. But a nigga like me, I don't give a fuck what pull you got, nigga. Right is right, wrong is wrong, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they done basically made me chill out and shit. So I done left. I'm mad as hell. Bro come trying to talk to me later. I told him to get the fuck out my face. So he push off. He go ahead on about his business. I'm still standing here at the window, watching this window for the next 2 days. That boy, cha-cha, go to coming out the hole. I said, please bring him over here. They pass A1, they pass A2, they come up to shoot, they shoot the B1. He go in B1. I said, oh yeah. Soon they called the next chow. I shot straight over to B1. I asked nigga, what room Charlie went in? What room? Oh, G up there. Man, I shoot straight up there to his room. I don't even knock. I pull the door open. He's sitting down on the bed doing something on the phone. So when he see me, he stand up. He like, G, your ass tripping. I said, folks, you really sat here and let this pussy ass nigga play with me and woo and all type of shit. He like, G, your ass tripping, folks. I said, nah, nigga, I ain't tripping, bro. That's what I'm saying. So what we gonna do? I gave you my shit. You sent me back a cracked phone, nigga. You woo. You in the room with this nigga. Now this nigga got a perfectly working phone. So Charlie like, man, that's on GD. That man got 2 phones. One phone work, one phone don't work. I'm like, nah, no the fuck he don't. No the fuck he don't. I'm like, so what we gonna do? You finna pay me? Nigga, you finna reimburse me some type of way? You finna let me use your phone one day? You get it back one day? I use it one day? Nigga, you finna help me do something, nigga. So Charlie was like, shit, Po Bit, you know I love you. You know you my brother now, but hey, Po Bit, we got to tear this room up. We just gonna have to tear this room up, cause nigga, I ain't did shit to your phone. Your ass tripping. I snatched my shirt off. When I snatch my shirt off, you hear, when I snatch my shirt off, nigga like, say, C-Bill. But the way they calling me, it sound like some form of urgency. So Charlie snatched his shirt off. He like, shit, bro. I'm telling you, y'all better chill out, bro. And I already got it made up in my mind because the way his head shaped and set up, he got that long ass neck. His head looked like a fucking ladder or something. And I was just looking, I'm about to beat the shit out of Charlie. I'm looking at him, thinking about how I'm finna hit him in the eye and all that kind of shit. But the way niggas keep screaming my name, keep in mind I'm in another dorm. So I don't know if something just happened. I don't know if the warden up here, they trying to hurry up, get me out the dorm. So I stick my head out the door. I'm like, what's up? They're like, hey, the white boy at the door, he said, come here, hurry up. Come here, ASAP, hurry up. I'm like, what white boy? They're like, from your dorm. The only white boy in my dorm that'll be screaming my name looking for me is the white boy that I gave my phone to the other day and told him to try to figure it out, try to fix it. So immediately I come shooting out the room, run down the steps, run down there to the door. I see the white boy standing. I push the door open. I'm like, what's up, folks? He was smiling, turned the phone to me, his own working perfectly fine. He was like, yeah, I just got off the phone with my mom, man. Your shit's been working about 40 minutes. I was just in there on the phone with my mom the whole time. I'm like, you motherfucker. So that shit was working before I even shot out and went over here. He was like, hell yeah, shit. I was talking to mom. I was like, what was wrong with it? And that nigga did this, bro. And that's why I said I've been through this before, because this ain't the first time this shit happened. That nigga did this. It was a small piece of paper. When I looked at it, I immediately realized what it was. Nigga, when we popped the back off, I guess because usually if you use a big piece, you take your battery out. You stick this in between that metal piece so the warden can't track your phone. And you stick the battery over it. So anytime you take the back off, you will see this part hanging out. So you know it reminds you to get that off of there. But it was a lot smaller. I guess I didn't do it like that. I made it even. So if this is the metal piece, this is evenly lined up with that at the bottom. And then my wallet is the battery. So when you put the battery over it, you literally don't even see the white piece of paper from when you pull the back off. So shit, I never took the battery out to check it, nigga. So when I sent him the phone, and the white boy told me the phone was dead. When I sent him my phone dead and stuck that paper over the battery, when he charged it, it was never charging the whole time. The white boy said he tried to troubleshoot it, do all kind of shit to it. Then he finally popped the battery out and that paper fell out. And then he put the battery back in, put the back on, and charged it, and the phone came straight on with no problem. And then I went up there and apologized to Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha came over to the dorm with me because he went and hollered at his old roommate. And I went down there and apologized to bro who I had just swung on. And I told his ass I was tripping, and I told him what happened. He was like, boy, you hell, CB. But he was straight. He wasn't trying to fight me or nothing crazy after that again. So it is what it is. But that was one time I tweaked out, and I was on them niggas' ass like white on rice. Me and Charlie, that was gonna be the day we real life seriously fought, like threw real blows at each other type shit. But at the end of the day, bro, no matter how much it sound, no matter how cool it seem when these niggas be on TikTok, don't do that. Stay out of trouble. Try to the best of your ability to do the right thing. Listen to your parents. Go get you a trade if you feel like school ain't for you or something. Do something. Be positive and productive and conducive, you know, to the world, and just doing good. Just try to live a righteous life, bro. When you live bad, you get bad results. It's your boy Bill. I'm gone.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? What the feezy? What the feezy? What the